the album at the end, it'll be easier because I could just, again, if something goes wrong, I could just edit it and add the album in. All right, I'm gonna give it about a couple more seconds. We're just gonna be talking, and just I want to make sure everything's live. I think we're good now. I think we're good. What is up, guys? It's Vinyl Man Jebb here, classic YouTuber intro. Welcome to the release party for Lonely Isles. Trail to the Unknown. I am excited to release this album finally. The end of this live stream, we have guests with us. Jon Soda James with us again. Thank you for being here again. Appreciate it. And Tyler Green here to host us with us. And Chloe should be joining in lately. If not, again, we wish her the best. She's amazing as well. So we're just going to keep going, and she could pop in whenever. So, yeah, we're here. So how's you guys doing? We'll just start off casual conversation here for now, and then we'll get into it. But, yeah, how's you guys' day going? There we go.
I'm good. I've just been busy with a lot of personal stuff today, so I've been fine.
Oh, there you can relax now. Soda, how about you?
Yeah, I'm alright. Kind of a long day already. It's still pretty early, but I'm kind of tired. Just one of those days, you know. And the heat gets.
Oh God, yeah.
Heat. Definitely. Hello.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to the stream.
This heat is absolutely brutal right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially in New York, we have a lot of humidity, you know.
Well, you guys are just like us, right? Connecticut's pretty close. I was gonna say it's gotta be close.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I can't imagine.
Yeah, Soda's like 2 states away from me, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philly. You're in Philly, Tyler, right?
Yeah, like right in the heart of Philly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like not like center city, but I'm in like the northeast part of Philadelphia, so. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Philadelphia.
Yeah, me too.
I want to go down. I've been to Pennsylvania. I just can't remember where. It bothers because like I've been to like the
Pennsylvania,
Amish side.
I've been to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
That's where I've been to. Though.
Pretty awesome there.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
But I would love to just come to Philly. Well, first of all, hang out with Tyler. Like, come on, like, cool. That'd be awesome. And then, like, second of all, just because it's just like a cool area. And like going to that was funny though. Speaking of weird coincidences, I went to go see the Meat Puppets a little while ago back, and the guy that opened for it was from Philly. And he was saying that he knew you. I think I was mentioning it to you because of the School of Rock and everything. But I don't know if he knew you or just somebody in that. But he was really nice, and I forgot his name. It's really helping me right now.
It might have been a different Tyler or just
maybe
someone else. Because if he's talking Philadelphia, because there's a couple of School of Rocks up here up here in Philly.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Not gonna say where I work. You're just gonna have to guess, but you know.
Yeah, I got you.
But you said he knows Paul Green, right?
I think he said I have to look. I have to check. I think so.
Yeah, because if he knows Paul Green, then it's probably like the original like School of Rock, because School of Rock was started by Paul Green in here somewhere here in Philly.
Yeah, nice guy, incredible musician. He opened up just doing electric guitar by himself before the show, and it was odd at first because like you need the fill of the sound. You're like, wait, what? And then I was jamming everything he was doing, and I think he did a Big Star cover if I'm not mistaken. Like that's what threw me into listening to him. I was like, oh my god, he's doing a Big Star cover. Is he the Posies? Is this part 2? Like, you know, but yeah, so. Yeah, it'd be fun. Actually, I have some exciting news. This all goes through. Soda and I will be working on some songs together, which I'm excited for. If everything goes through, so that'd be good.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's some good news. So hopefully, I just gotta find the time.
We'll figure that out. Yeah,
awesome.
When time happens. But
I would totally love to play drums for you guys.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be incredible because Ezra's involved too. It would be cool to have like 2 different drummers and like throughout the album, kind of different.
Yeah, we can just do like sort of like a little bit of a super group or something.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm excited. I got my whole studio set up now, my little tiny thing that I got set up, and I'm able to do all the stuff I want right in my room, and then I could just send out things. Like I haven't had band practice in a week or 2, so and then I'm gonna only have one tomorrow with the guitarist Barry. Shout out to the Sane Riot, by the way. We finally started. We're a cover band mixed in with originals, which is really awesome. So I'm really really excited about that. We just got our T-shirts done, which is nice. My dad did those for us. Thank you, Dad.
Perfect.
That was awesome. But yeah. So yeah, I thought. So yeah, Soda. If you want anything to mention up about your music project, if you're able to, or anything, you're welcome to. Just trying to figure out how to use the internet at the moment.
Is that Piper in the background?
Yeah, it is.
Hi, Piper.
She's She's waking up, I think.
Oh,
But she's
no.
alright. She's in her.
The
She
same
has like
riot.
this little electronic chair, so
Oh.
she's chilling.
That's cool.
She'll
I like that.
she'll give us the time.
I was seeing if
That's
Slim
funny.
from Jebb and Slim was going to be able to come up on, because he mentioned just to let him know, and then he's like, I'm busy tonight. I'm like, all right, no problem. But shout out to Jebb and Slim. I'm gonna shout out to everybody, right? I'm just going through down my Facebook feed, like shout out to that guy, shout out to that guy, shout out to the Posies. They're making new music. Let's go. Very excited about that.
And shout out to Frankie Siragusa, who just released his new EP.
Oh, that EP
Yep.
was awesome.
He sadly couldn't be here today, but from what I've heard so far of the EP,
He'll be on.
I'm gonna give it a couple more listens. It sounds very good. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have him on
to
for
it like twice fully through now, and it's very, very it's very Posey-esque with a mix of kind of like other stuff too, like a mix of like other power pop groups, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I was like, it's interesting because you can see where his influence come from, and he's in the perfect band. He's in the perfect fit for him. Like he didn't just like join and like go, I know these guys. It was like an actual perfect fit. Which, hey Frankie, if you like,
he's in
join,
a couple
like,
bands too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he's awesome.
Like he's a session drummer kind of guy, but yeah,
I
he's
like that.
yeah. Much love to Frankie Siragusa. I also want to plug my new sound services page. I'm
Ooh.
currently looking for work for recording and mixing in the Philly area
Check this
or
guy out.
near the Philly area. So if you're listening to this and you're looking for someone to mix your songs, I don't care where you're from, I don't care who you are. If you want someone to work with who has affordable prices, just hit me up. I'll send you my
Perfect.
portfolio and we'll figure something out. All right.
Have you been getting any business lately? Like anything good?
Yeah. So far, I've had a couple clients. One has been Toxic Melons. I mixed one of his songs,
nice.
but we're still kind of figuring stuff out at the moment. And another one is a friend of mine, Patrick Crawling, who has some really the best way I can describe his stuff is he is very inspired by REM.
Ooh, I like that.
Like you can hear a lot of like his song the CP that we're working on we're not done mixing it yet, but from what I've heard of it, from what I've worked on, I'm hearing a lot of like early REM like comparisons that I'm drawing. Like I hear a little bit of like Radio Free Europe in one of the songs.
Ooh,
it's kind of
that's a good song.
It kind of reminds me of the pace of that song.
That's awesome. I love
Yeah, I'll see if we can.
I don't know what I love REM. What am I doing?
I'll see if we can get an interview with them.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, anybody, dude. Anybody, man. Like, anybody. If somebody walked out the door this morning with a guitar in their hand and they've never picked up the instrument in their life, they're on the podcast, all right?
Perfect.
Right, Soda? We got to pick up anybody, right? We got to start.
Well, you never know who's gonna be, who's gonna rock your world. You never know.
Well, hey, I'm gonna be completely honest. This is like one of those moments, right? So this album here that came out, this one that's coming out now, July 12th is the drop date. Reason why we're having this party, and the reason why I'm able to, I look back at these things and I go, how can I surprise my friends? How can I surprise people I know? I'm like, oh, let me just get special guests last minute, And that was the last stream. That was the last one where I'm like, hey, Soda, you free like on a Friday, like 2 hours before the stream? So it's good to have you back. I'm glad that you had a good time. We had a great talk last time about all the inspirations and stuff. And then I want to thank you for sending.
Last one was great for sure.
And thank you for sending all the care package. I mean, insane. I now have the whole collection, and I feel great because I love his Mighty Robot, the Conflict, the album. I'm addicted to it. And I really, really enjoy some of the stuff off the Rarity Clarity stuff and all that. So man, I'm pleasure. I can't wait to work with you.
Cool.
It's gonna be awesome. So, and that's actually kind of what inspired 3 of the songs on the next coming album, which is funny. It's not the ones that you're actually working on. It's 2 other ones that there's a song that's on. So not the one that's coming out, not the one that's dropping July 12th, not the one that this party's about, but I got a whole other another album done. But those are songs that we're going to hold off and have you work on, when you get the chance. And
very, very prolific.
Yeah, I keep going.
And me.
I already have a single. And Tyler, I can't wait. Yeah, Tyler, definitely. I forgot about you. I'm like, wait, I know people who play drums. I'm like, wait. It's like, I love
I'm also.
Like, go ahead.
If you guys don't mind, I'm also down for mixing it too.
Oh, actually, I would prefer that. Thank you. I'm very junior. Yeah, I would definitely prefer that. Hell yeah. Yes, I need to keep it religious. Yes, hell yeah, I don't care.
Praise the Lord, hallelujah.
Praise the Lord, we got Tyler, guys. All right.
Amen.
So yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. I want to thank you who's watching on Twitch. We got 4 viewers. Hello, everybody. If you have any questions for the guests today, Tyler is a guest as well. As much as he is a host, he is much as often to open questions about his music as well. And Jon Soda James is back, guys. And if Chloe comes in, she's always down for the questions. She said she might be running a little late, so hopefully we'll be good. But if not, that's okay. We got 2 of us. We got this. And shout out to all of them, and shout out to Frankie for his music because his new EP is insane. Really good, guys. You should check it out. I'll leave a link when this is done, when I post on YouTube. I'll leave a link to everything, including, John, send me your website and everything. I'll put everything on there. Everything you want me to put. And then Tyler, send me links to your company and all that. So I'll definitely put that all in.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to just see what we got here. Yeah, actually just finished artwork up for Space Invader, which is another 3 songs that aren't on the album. 1 is on the album, 2 others aren't. I just finished the album art this morning. I drew it in my book and then just instantly made it digital. I don't know what I did. I just took a picture. Well, if I play it, you guys can't hear it, though. That's the thing that sucks. How are you able to play that file on Facebook, my dude? Is that a ring? I thought that was Chloe. I thought Chloe joined. I was like, wait. But nah. Yeah,
That's
how are you?
Tyler's info.
Tyler was over here. He's getting busy over there, you know. Tyler, I got a question for you. How were you able to play that Flood of Sunshine little thing you did on Facebook to the audio?
I literally just unplugged my headphones and just played what I had.
Played it out loud, and it picked up through the mic. Okay.
Yeah.
Because if I play it, it's only going to come to the stream. You guys won't hear it. That's why I was going to wait till the end for the album. But I was going to show some of the stuff. So I'll show the stuff later. That's the thing with Discord. It's nice because I did it weird last time. I did like my phone and stuff. All right, we're good. So yeah, guys, enjoying the stream. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. It's a fun time. Yeah.
I just send my stuff through to you, Jebb, too.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh, that's what my alert. I'm getting the alerts. I'm like, where am I getting the notifications for? And I'm like, wait, because I'm on a Facebook call. Like, I don't have Facebook open. It's just weird. It's just all weird. All right, there. I got you guys. All right, perfect. All right, so guys, I think what I'm gonna do is, continue now for now, until I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. All right. This is why I don't come scripted for these things. See, scripting really doesn't help, right? Totally wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So for the new album, for Child to the Unknown, the album that's dropping July 12th, you will hear at the end of the stream. The songs on there so far, I have Skyland, Changing Wind, Pressurized Feelings, Birds on Trees. Birds is spelled like the Birds, the band, because inspirations, right? Love and to Hate. Inspirations. You gotta blame the inspirations. Castle Walk, Another Soul, and Feelings. I'm gonna go through the songs and just talk about what each is about, and then at the end you'll hear them, so I don't do the commentary then. And then if you guys want to cut me off, just cut me off. I don't care. If you guys got anything you want to mention that's more interesting than this, definitely, right?
We covered so much last time I spoke to you guys. I don't want to be like overdoing.
I don't mind, but like, yeah, we did so much last time. I mean, if anybody in the viewer.
No, I mean, yeah, we covered so much stuff,
did,
you know. I mean,
whole life, man.
And I know people.
I loved
I know people that listen. So.
Yeah. Well, we're here. We made it. We survived another day. There we go. Yeah,
it's a good thing.
I was hoping, and I don't. Oh, like, yeah. If Chloe gets on, we got more stuff to talk about. We can all join in on a discussion about all that stuff, which will be good. Be a nice surprise.
Yeah. Have you? John, have you met Chloe yet?
Yeah, actually, that was the question I was going to ask you. There you go. You got you.
Just in on the internet, really. Not like we've never had a conversation other than Facebook Messenger, which was brief, and only last week we had never actually connected.
Well, there you go. Perfect.
Before that, but be it that we were all kind of talking last week about setting this up, I connected now on social media with Frankie and with her, and then we spoke very briefly.
That was the goal. I'm weird. I have these weird goals in my head, and one of them which is to, even with people of their own notoriety, right? Everybody has their own, like, what they're known for and stuff. And I wanted to do something like this party. I want to do these because it's not just the guest. It's weird. I try to get a guest to meet another guest. Like, I don't know. I'm weird. But I thought it would be cool because I know you like jellyfish as much and all that as well, that it'd be cool if you guys met. And I was hoping, have the live stream talk too. But at least you guys can connect.
But I mean,
I'm happy.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to just speak to her
Oh,
because
no, of course.
I am a jellyfish person. You know what I mean? I don't
No,
want her
just
to
as her in
think
general
that.
too. Yeah. Oh no, I asked you ahead of time. I was like,
Yeah, I mean,
what could I ask
her
her
art
about?
and stuff
Yeah.
seems really cool. You know, so
And I like Deadbeat. They're very
you know, I
unique.
introduced myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Yeah,
what I've
she's
heard of
cool.
from what I've heard of
Yeah, her stuff
Deadbeat
seems.
so far.
Deadbeat is
Yeah, from
very
what I've heard of
unique. I
Deadbeat
like
so
it.
far, it's like really shoegazy experimental kind of
It
stuff,
is.
which is
It's like Zappa meets like really experimental, and I'm like, well, it's like Portishead too is mixed in there too.
oh yeah, totally, and
Like this is
that's
awesome.
just the kind of person Chloe is. If you like ever
Oh,
seen what she posts.
Oh yeah. No, she's great. She's just herself. That's the biggest thing for all this stuff. She's just herself, which is awesome. And yeah, we're talking about hi Chloe if you're listening. If you're not on, but you're listening.
Chloe, where are
Where
you?
But no, I remember when we met her back, Tyler, when you introduced me to her, and we had the Skype thing. She just called me on random limb. Like I got a call from the other guitar, or I don't know if it was John. It was another guy in the band. I don't know if, or one of her friends. They called me, and she just was like, "Yo, what's up?" And I was like, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" I'm like, did not expect to get a call and just talk. So I thought that was great. You know, I need friends. Music friends are cool. So that was a great time. I'm just excited to get this album out. This was done during a time where I quit music, and then Soda, this actually makes it very nice that you're here as well. That Special Angel album was out before this. I just had them all stockpiled, like they were done. But then I quit music for a while, and then I messaged you and said, "Look, I don't know what I'm doing anymore." And you were like, "You got to stick with it," and I really, really appreciate that because I needed the break, but I didn't need to quit, and that meant a ton. And this album is so different from my other stuff because there's a lot of emotions in this, and you gave me that, like listening to your music and realizing you can have emotions in music and not have to hide it. It is just Beyonce like.
Well,
powerful.
yeah, no, I put it all out there with the stuff that I do. It's not, you know, people can handle it. Some people, it's all there. You know, it's like kind of, it's like this is too much or this is just what I need, you know?
Yeah, I remember.
There's really no like happy medium.
It was weird for your music, and I'll be honest because I could talk to you like we're friends, you know? Like,
yeah,
be completely honest, like when I first listened to it, I was like, what am I listening to? But then I just got it. It just hit, like, I want to listen to this. This is stuff that's coming from someone who's been through, like, a ton. And you mentioned that in the last stream, that it's just a ton. And if you guys want to check out the last stream, it's up on Alternative Dude's channel, I believe. Right, Tyler? I think you posted up there.
Yeah, it is.
I had no access to my computer then, so I think it's up there, guys. You guys can check that out. A ton of just Jon Soda James just being Jon Soda James, guys. And
yeah, and I want to say too, real quick. I feel like the best kind of music is the music that you don't get at first. Like you're listening to it, and you're like, "What the hell is this? This is garbage," and then it stays in your head, and like eventually you end up giving it another shot, and you like love it. It's like all you can listen to. That is the best kind of music to find.
Butthole
like,
surfers.
I'm not to say it does start out as garbage because no, it's not. It's like that was just me over exaggerating, but
yeah. Oh no, it's like the Butthole Surfers for me. I got turned on to them because I like the Meat Puppets, and this guy was like, you don't know them?" I said, "I really don't know them." And he shows me some of their stuff. I'm like, "Why would I listen to this?" Then all of a sudden it just hit, and I was just like, "I get why I like this now." And I love the puppets. So what's up?
Are you guys familiar with the artist Mika?
No, that sounds familiar.
Okay, so Mika, for those who don't know, if you guys like Jellyfish, then you will love Mika. He's a piano. He's basically Freddie Mercury reincarnate, and so he put 2 albums out in 2007, 2009, which were like pure power pop, and like this was like way before I found out about Jellyfish. I was obsessed with these 2 albums for a while, and then he put out a 3rd album, which was kind of more mainstream. And I lost my shit, and not in a good way. I was like, "Oh my god, this fucking sucks! God, what did he do? He sold out. This is horrible." And like, I was like in the worst mood about it for the longest time. And this was like when I was a teenager who didn't know better, so I was like being like really stupid about it. And then a few years later,
you develop your palate as time goes on, Tyler.
Exactly. Yeah, I grew up. I listened to it a few years later, and I was like, this isn't bad. I don't know what I was thinking when I said that. It's pretty good,
Yeah, being in that like kind of wheelhouse of music or whatever. There's a band from like the late '90s that I absolutely love from Canada. They were from Calgary. I think they were from Calgary. They were like way in
Who's the
Canada. They were like,
band?
out there. They're called Zucker Baby.
Ooh, I just like the name. It's interesting.
And they put out 2 records, and then they had put out a single kind of recently they hadn't played for the longest time. But the first album, I think you guys would love. It's just self-titled. It came out in 1997. It's just self-titled
send us a
Zucker Baby.
link. I would love to hear.
Okay,
this.
I'll look that up.
Yeah,
And,
I'll definitely be down.
Yeah, and then their second record was a little bit more mature, not as like bubblegum, but it's also absolutely brilliant. It's called Platinum Again. And I think you guys would love them. Love them. They are wonderful.
Well, then you got to.
I have them loaded up on Spotify. I'll have to check them out after this. And you guys, I definitely highly recommend Mika. Check out his first 2 albums for sure. He has another new album I haven't checked out yet. I gotta listen to that.
You know
at some
who I
point
want to
down the
mention,
line.
who I haven't talked about in a while, is Kai Dansberg. I still remember the day I interviewed Kai for the for
yeah, Kai.
and I had to actually go slow because he's German. And I had to actually, that was such a good experience. It was so cool. The stories he was telling, the music and everything. And I got his album signed, the CD. I bought it. Because I love that pop-up radio. The pop-up, he's going to kill me. But Kai is awesome.
Yeah, it's
he's part of
pop-up
the
radio
Jellyfish group too. And I love that album because it's got that like feel to it, like Drake Bell to me, and I love Drake Bell. So I was like, this is great.
I was literally just about to ask you guys, how do you feel about Drake Bell?
No, I don't like him anymore. I'm a jerk. All right.
I mean,
I want Drake and Josh back. Is that a thing?
Here's the thing. I love Drake Bell's music, but I am not really a huge fan of him as a person because he's going on like these kind of tirades where he's just come off as like a shitlord, and I'm just not for that.
Yeah, and it's what's getting crazy with me, and I'm not talking crap about Drake Bell because I've been a big fan since I was a kid, and I love his music. Well, finding out he was a musician, but I just don't. I mean, he could do whatever hell he wants. It's his vision. But as an outsider going into what I like the original power pop stuff that he did. I liked it when he was a power puff. Really did. Then he changed.
Well, the Powerpuff Girls have done power pop songs.
That's true.
I think
they have. It's true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I saw the advertisement of him like smashing a TV on Instagram. It was like some video, and it got deleted instantly. So I happened to click it, and it had like the Drake and Josh sounding song. Like it wasn't the theme song, but it sounded something similar. And I was like, is he going back the old roots? Nope, he smashed it. I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, he still plays guitar, and he plays around the bars that are near me all the time. And I kind of want to just go see him to say I saw Drake Bell. Because it's really
cool. It's really cool how he does that. How he goes how he goes around and just plays, like small venues while, being like this big star from Nickelodeon. The same goes for Danny Tamborelli too. If you guys know his band.
And he's such a nice guy.
Oh, you've met him?
Yeah, him and Michael. They've been over here a couple of times for like those little 90s nostalgia nights that they do, like the Pete and Pete stuff.
Oh.
And
I found out too.
I saw Danny a couple months ago. He just had a baby actually too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Congratulations on your baby.
Here's the thing about me. Here's the thing. I am like the biggest fan of all that you guys will ever meet ever. Dude, so I follow.
Are you upset about the comeback? Are you like ready for the comeback? Or are you like kind of like annoyed?
Oh, I love the comeback.
All right, then I can't.
From what I've seen of the reboot, I've seen the first episode.
Welcome to Good Burger. Good Burger.
I grew. The thing about all that is that I grew up on the second cast, but then I caught like the first cast in reruns, and then I realized the first cast I love more. Because I feel like they're more wackier and funnier. So watching the reboot and what they've done, like bringing back all the characters and stuff. Like they brought
it's Nick's SNL, right? Basically.
Yeah, pretty much. They bring back like Lori Beth Denberg, Vital Information. So yeah, it felt more. Watching that felt more like all that than like those last 3 seasons.
Well, we'll see. I mean, all that stuff kind of always comes back around. They're doing, like, Are You Afraid of the Dark again this fall.
Yeah.
A short run of it. And that is
I can't wait for
one of my favorite things.
Yo, the John
we'll see how they do with
really
that.
well. And, like, the original, he was reviewing it, and I was like, that was hilarious. And I'm like, that original show is actually scary. I was like, damn. Like, this is better than Goosebumps.
There were scary components.
Oh god,
Sure.
Goosebumps is the best ironic kind of watch.
Oh yeah.
So
I remember as a kid,
Oh, yeah,
I was
but back
scared
to-
of
but-
that. I was scared.
yeah, but back to Danny Tamborelli. I haven't met him yet. His band does come to Philly quite often, so I have to check them out at some point. From the songs I've heard, it's really like reminiscence of the stuff that was on Pete and Pete.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend it if you.
Polaris did all the music mostly to Pete and Pete. That Polaris stuff is really cool.
Oh yeah, I was obsessed with that Polaris album at one point too. So like
Yeah,
I
cool.
listened to that like nonstop like the summer of 2014. So.
And that was a Nickelodeon show too.
Yeah, that's real like early
I have to get into
alternative stuff.
I would love this. Because I know the name sounds so familiar. Oh, okay, I know who that is. Never mind. Okay, cool. I was like, do I know who this is? Do I know who this is? Oh, he was Arnold in the Magic School Bus? Hell yeah. All right, now I know who this is. All right.
He was also the second host of Vital Information.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yo, it's like when you look up like I'm one of those people that freak out when I see certain actors in movies that I haven't seen, and I'm like, oh, I know where they're from. So like, it's fun when I like went back, I go back to the Drake Bell thing. It's like, oh, the Amanda Show. And I'm like, oh, that's Drake Bell. and like, look at Josh now. Like, from all the weight he lost, it's like, whoa. It's like, you look good, man.
Yeah, he's skinny.
All right. Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about all that, but hot take. All that is better than the Amanda Show, to me.
Oh yeah. Well, but I'm gonna quote The Big Lebowski because I've seen the movie about 100 times today, but all in one day. That's like your opinion, man. But you know.
Too easy, man. Too
I love
easy.
The dude, man. I love that movie. It's like I get why there's like cons for, or not con. Well, technically they're get-togethers for it. I get why now. I get it. It's a it's a cult classic. It's amazing. It's my second time watching it today, fully through. The first time I only saw it halfway through, so I finally got to see the beginning. And I just love Sam Elliott, with the dude. So makes my day. Jeff Bridges.
Fuck yeah, I love my man Sam Elliott.
I love Steve Buscemi because he gets beaten the shit out of in this movie constantly. He is like the most like shit take character in this whole film, and I love it. So yeah, back up to like a little bit quick. Started to put this on myself again. Quick news with everybody. My studio's back up. I had to redo my room, the floor. We had mold growing, so that's a love time. You have to undo the floor, do all that. We had to redo the shower in the bathroom. So it was like weeks of projects here. Finally, it's done. There's only a few things little left, like trim on the side. So my TV isn't plugged in yet, which I really want to play my Xbox, but I got my records. So everything's back. So I can start making music. So maybe it's a sign,
Hallelujah.
Well, very good, very good. I think you'll do good stuff.
Oh, definitely. I think we're gonna do some good stuff. For those not aware, if I've already mentioned this during the stream or not, I don't know if I mentioned this ahead of time or a stream. Jon Soda James will be, hopefully, we're gonna work some things out. We'll be on not the album coming out, this one, Growth in the Teeth. It's an 11-song album coming out. That's the next big release. So, and Tyler as well. I'm excited to work with all three. I'm really excited. So
finally, yes.
Doing some stuff. Yeah, it'll be a little group here. It'll be on the Lonely Isle name, but I'll put the featured stuff like I always do. That's what I like doing because it's nice. It's on Spotify. Oh,
we'll figure
rambling here.
Something out.
There's an app that you guys should all use if you want to release your music online. And I'm not sponsored by any means, but it's called Amuse, A-M-U-S-E. I used to use RootNote. RootNote is great, but they take money from you because they're trying, they have to do their job, right? And that's fine. But all of a sudden, the website didn't have a lock on it, and it wasn't secure. And I was like, that's just a sign I don't want to be there. Then one of my friends, who was in a band, and he's also on my cousin and I's record/promotion label that we do called Still River Entertainment, where I stream the podcast usually on Facebook through. We came up with a thing where we were checking out different things. The RootNote seemed to work. It was fine. But then we went over, and my friend Paulie P. of Courtney's Murder Case, by the way, I really like his name of his band. Oh my god. But anyway, side note, he mentioned I should use this app, Amuse. So I checked it out. It's very simple. You get an app on your phone to check the status of everything. If anything goes wrong, you can upload like it says, oh, the album art is too small. You can actually upload it off your phone to fix it, dunning and all that stuff. And I'm very, very excited to have that out, Amuse. But with this album coming out, this is my first time using Amuse. hopefully July 12th, the album will be
Cool.
on all the stores. So I'm excited. So that's just a nice shout out. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up now.
I will
guys.
check that out.
Yeah, check it out.
But
yeah, Soda, definitely.
we are already 40 minutes into this chat, gentlemen. So I think I'm going to gracefully duck out because, like I said last time, we covered a lot. And if Chloe pops in, give her my best. Hopefully, you guys can continue. And
we'll continue.
I mean, in the future, we'll talk again at some point.
Yeah, I'll be calling you tomorrow.
Absolutely, yeah.
And Jebb, I want to. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I want to definitely tell you guys about some other bands I think you'll dig. So I'll send a list through and you guys can check them out.
Actually, if you want, I mean, we could probably keep the group chat. I don't think Frankie would mind or Chloe would mind. We can just keep the group chat and talk in there. Or if you want to make one with the three of us.
Start another one then. Start another one. So I don't want to bug them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Frankie's not cool
so we can just figure out what we're doing.
I'm cool with that. I just don't. I don't want to. You don't want to over. You don't want to wear out your welcome.
Because all three of us will be on the album. So that's perfect. All right, cool. Well, thank you again.
All right, guys. So
it's an honor. It's a complete honor.
For sure. Thanks for having me on, and good luck. And I will speak with you both in a bit.
All right, perfect.
Cosmo Kramer, guys. Everybody, Cosmo Kramer. Jon Soda James, everybody. Check out all the stuff. I'll leave links when this video goes up. But thank you guys so much. I'm gonna attempt to play some songs now. Tyler, you're welcome to stay in. I don't know if you can hear it though.
All right, guys. I'll see you.
All right, see you, man.
All right, guys. Welcome, chat. It's now 31 minutes and 23 seconds total live broadcast. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. So, Tyler, that was interesting. I know Chloe said to mention time ahead of time. She wasn't gonna be iffy, but that's all right. That's all right because you know what? We're gonna have her on the show another time anyway. Definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got some plans. Oh yeah. So let's get next up is your pick on what you got. Guests. I'm willing to do the one I mentioned that I wasn't gonna do before. I could do it. The Color Flies, was it? I'll do that one. We could do that one. I don't know if you want to mention who we're doing next for fun. You also have Ryan and the other. I forget the name of the group.
So off the top of my head, I know we're gonna have Ian Margolitz from the Velvet Ants. Very good friend of mine.
Oh wait, what about Josh? We kind of scheduled that one. What was the year on that one?
Oh, damn.
I can't wait to have him on. Guys, cool. Live stream here. Josh, if you're watching this, maybe you happen to raise on this. I didn't invite you. Josh Christian, I think is his last name. He is a pianist that I'm telling you is the next Elton John. It didn't cough. Anyway, he is so good.
Yeah, he told me.
He is so
good. Don't worry, everyone. We'll get to these guests. I promise. It's just been crazy for us.
We're trying. We've been like, we know what happens is we have this like bouts of in and out. We have these, and you probably agree too. You get busy with real life, and the podcast. See, this isn't our job, but I would love this to be our job. Like kind of thing. And it doesn't have to be. It's just our hobby, and it's fun. But having all these guests, and we're honored. Like we have a start. Like both of us have the posies in common. And a lot of these guests that know them will jump on this podcast because they're like, oh my god. It's pretty cool. And I always thank Ken for that. I want to thank Ken for every day that I freaking make music. Because without Ken Stringfellow,
more specifically Ken Stringfellow,
just a random Ken down the street. Ken, my neighbor, he is the reason I make music. No, but yeah.
Ken Moreno. He was in Rock and Roller Coaster with Aerosmith, so that counts for something, I guess.
Yeah, he made me live my life. No, I list like Ken Stringfellow, John Hour, and Frankie, all three of them right now making some new music, and I can't wait. I'm actually very excited for something right now, like musically. Like usually I'm like, yeah, I really like stuff, I'm really excited. But when I'm excited for an album, it's usually because the Posies or Toad or somebody that up in my top three, Did you see Glenn wearing a Ken shirt?
Yeah, I saw that. That was so cool.
Wow, we're nerding out over here. I have the same shirt. I have the same one, so I felt good. It's the one
same here.
Oh yeah, you got one too. That's right. You better have got one.
He's one of us.
He is. Ken, one of us. One of. But So if the stream, we're gonna open this up to questions. Anybody wants to ask us any questions about alternative dudes or me and my music? I'm gonna pop on a song, and we're probably gonna talk over it. But you're probably gonna hear the song better than us, so you'll just hear us in the background. Because I can't. I'm still junior to all this stuff. I'm gonna pop on a brand new song. One that is not on the album, because I'm gonna just play the album fully through. At the end of this, so we can all just listen to it, and I don't want to cut anybody off. And in case Chloe comes in, I don't want to have to cut the album, But if Chloe doesn't make it, we're definitely gonna have her on. I like the live stream format. This is very simple.
If you Jebb, if you want to, we can. I'll put down like a playlist for you, like look up some songs for like our featured guests to play.
That's perfect because that's what I have. I used to when I used to do my podcasts back when I was doing them every Wednesday. I used to do the like I'd have a bunch. I have Dave Tolar. Like I have permission from him to use his music. We got to get him up on the podcast. Just thinking about it now, David Tolar would be a
Dave's a great guy.
It was the coolest thing when he said he knew you. Like he knew us because of the podcast. Like I show up at the
I've been friends with Dave for almost 5 years now. Believe it or not, I met. So I saw him in both the Posies and Jellyfish groups. I said,
that's awesome.
I'm the kind of guy who just adds people based on if they like the Posies, they're cool automatically. I'll get along with them fine.
I had a bunch of random musicians, dude. I met somebody at a bar because I play open mics, and this guy comes up to me and goes, "You're Jeremy, right?" I'm not gonna use my last name in the stream. You almost caught me, guys. And I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "Oh, I have you added on Facebook already." I was like, "Oh, okay." Because he was actually a keyboardist that played with. He was jamming with me when I did Lost in Space live with like random people. The band already left, and I went back up to do a free verse jam, and I just did Lost in Space again. And all of them started taking a solo, and he was like, he goes, "You remind me of Jack Black," and I was like, "Thanks." I love it.
All right.
I love it. All right, so Tyler, I'm gonna pop this song on. Tell me if you can hear it. I'm gonna put the song on for the stream so they can hear it.
Yeah,
guys,
no worries,
this is not off the new album. Not off the album that's dropping. The album that's dropping will be played at the end. It's very much soft. It's very different. This is a song I recorded yesterday, and then there's a song after it that I recorded a couple days ago. But this one I recorded yesterday using the drum pad on the keyboard, and it's called Space Invader, and I just did the artwork for it too. So very excited to announce this early. This is a 3-song single that'll be out right after the other one. So this is called Space Invader.
Okay, great. Also, I'm sending you a playlist right now of songs to check out to play on here. So, all right, cool. Bo's coming back. Bo's coming back.
Just like Darth Vader. Yeah, guys, I don't know why this song has literal lyrics. Space Invader, you smell like Darth Vader. I was. It's just a guy in a suit, but wait, he's gray in complexion. Of a little area coming down. It might be Darth Vader. It might be a sound.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to talk too much because I just want to just check the music out and just enjoy it. Actually, the music's a little bit quiet. Could you turn it up? Yeah, it's better.
Plug me into a wire, let me start over. It's funny. How many times have I done that? I like to curse out my own friends, tell them that I'm dead, 'cause I just want to start over in everything I said. You got me winded up and thing, looking like a sin. You got me running to cover again, and I like Darth Vader. You take away everything I thought. Times if I started over, every time I just wanna go on. I never wanted to die, but baby, you make me try. Ooh, yeah. Something's coming at me, it's running my way. A show mount's done, a show mount's done. Air guitar and loading. Summer Had No Chance. This is the bedroom demo. Again, this is on a 3-single album coming out after the drop.
You see the winter's got you down. You say the summer's never around. You said I'm never gonna find my crown. You said I'm never gonna see me again. Well, summer comes so fast this year. Let me.
Hey Jebb, from your stream, your mic's a little quiet on your end.
This one was recorded back when I was still making songs now, of course. Just testing out the volume real quick. But yeah, this is a nice little follow-up to Change of Seasons song I was trying to make. It's like a pop-punk version of what Change of Seasons could have been. So it even has a little riff there too from it. All right, enjoy.
Winter came so fast this year. Summer never had a chance at all. Winter came so fast this year, and summer never had a chance at all.
All right, this one's just an instrumental. It kind of sounds like N64 era video games. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, why not?
Maybe turn your vocal up a little bit more. Yes, the mic.
This is louder. I think this is better, maybe? I don't know. I'll lower the music. This should be good now. If I lower the music, test that. Welcome everybody to the stream. This is Vinyl Man Jebb's cast.
This is good now.
Perfect. Because I'm going to stream the album now after this. And then I'll just be quiet the whole time. I'll just the album. Because you haven't heard it yet, right? So you're going to be excited too. Oh, no, I sent it to you, right? I'm going to send it to you after. If I did. I think I want to send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me after. I might be getting off in a little bit to just have dinner. So.
Oh, no worries. Yeah. All right,
cool.
guys.
Yeah,
Who's ready for the stream? We're gonna hit the stream now. We're gonna hit that new album. You guys are gonna hear it right now. Whoever's in the stream right now gets to hear the album that is dropping July 12th, and it is called Trail to the Unknown. I'm just trying to load up iTunes right now. I've listened to this album too many times. Totally, I do listen to my own stuff. I learn from myself, right? All right, here we go. Trail to the Unknown. Starting off with, I'm gonna name the tracks when I play them because you can't see the names. So in between, I'll talk and explain. Do a little commentary. So the first one is called Skylined.
selling you those things. I wanna be one that cries for comfort and change. Yeah, I wanna be everything you thought you ever could see. Why are the things that I wanna do is just for you and me? I wanna see you in a darkened room. Wanna know what it's like to talk sweet dreams of evermore. Wanna go across lands of fantasy like the Shire or just stay home. Cause I don't wanna know why this world's just so ugly. And I wanna know. I wanna talk to you when things get dark inside my brain. Oh, things aren't the same. Oh, things are not the same. They change over time. Childhood, bye-bye, yeah. Childhood, bye-bye, yeah. Oh, those change of seasons, yeah. Childhood, bye-bye, yeah. Oh, 4 in a year, 4 till you go away.
All right, that was Skyline. Let me just make sure I'm unmuted. Yep. All right, that was a song called Skyline. It was written on an Esteban guitar, nice little acoustic one I use for parties. And I decided to plug it into my Orange amp, and it just free verse came out. And it's a pop song, I guess. You know, I don't really tend to do pop music, but everything I do is pop music, so take me with a grain of salt. But anyway, Skyline is great. Skyline was a cool song. It actually came out later. So like I said before, I mentioned, this album was done before my music depression, before I went off and said I'm not doing music anymore, which every artist will do multiple times in their lives. Get used to it, people. A lot of pressure. A lot of self-induced pressure is what I should say. But anyway, this came back. There was 2 songs on this album that were recorded in a separate session using the Esteban. Pressurized Feelings is the other one, which is the 3rd song. But everything else on the album was recorded a lot earlier, before I took my break from music for a little bit. This album has been sitting on my computer for probably like 4 to 5 months. Just waiting. And I usually make music very quick. That's why I was able to have another album already done. Like, this isn't just like, oh, everybody's like, oh, you already have another album done. It's because this album's just been sitting. So I've been working on another album to kind of just keep everything up to date, everything flowing, because I don't want to have that time where I'm making music. I'd rather have it to where I'm just posting. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast. We're on to the 2nd song now. The 2nd song is called Changing Wind. This song was going to be planned to actually have a music video, so I'm not sure if it's going to still happen. I'm very excited if it does. Dylan from Still River Entertainment is going to help me out with the music video on this one. It's called Changing Wind.
Winds are changing. When you ask me how the day has been, you said how you're always out there on patrol and all the turbines in your head. Cause I live a lonely world in which I'm glad to breathe. You said to me, so I picked you up and told you what to see. And I made sure that no one could hurt you, just like it did for me on my lonely isle in the sea. Cause your ships can sail in and out to see the gardens change from day to day. The wonder how the sand has dirt as well as sound. They don't understand
Yo, Jebb, man, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go grab some
darkness calls the over, tells me everything.
All right, sweet. Thanks for having me. All right, no problem, man. And yeah, I'll set the chat up with John and you and all right, man.
All right, everybody, say bye to Tyler Green for me, co-host of this podcast and always co-host.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye, Tyler.
Lose nature now. We start to lose nature now. We start to lose frustrations now. At the bottom of the pit, at the bottom of the pit, you find my soul. Ships can capture me, but I can't leave. Ooh, it's a two-way street when you're too wise for the world, but you still want to learn. Sit back in all your frustrations, your understanding. You try to make me happy, but I just can't leave the state of mind I've been in for too long. But I'm glad you came along, glad you came along to the lonely isle in the middle of the sea, where ships can't get in. But the gardens change from day to day. They wonder how this happens, but they can't leave nature alone. No, they can't leave nature alone, can they? Always ruining what we sat for. To say
All right, sorry for the audio cut out there. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. I am your host, Vinyl Man Jebb. Why is my mic so low? I don't know if this makes it any louder. No. Oh, well, the mic is really low. I apologize. But if you can hear me, that's good. If not, then I'm sorry this whole time. All right, so that song was called Changing Wind. As I mentioned before, there might be a music video planned for that, as long with Change of Seasons. Those two are going to get music videos, or re-record Change of Seasons. This is the second song on the Child to the Unknown album. This song is kind of just that feeling you get when you're annoyed with everything, so you kind of like, wow, how do I take my emotions and fill this character void? Because I don't write as myself. When I write, here's my secret. I write as a character. I write as something else. Now, those emotions in those songs, they're me. But the events can change. Like, I wasn't, like, in the woods, you know. I do like hiking, if that helps. But every song is different. Every song kind of has its own, you know, feel. And I enjoy doing that. But a lot of the times I like to take these songs, and if the band, the Sane Riot, wants to do them, we do them. Ezra and Barry can join up on. But if not, they're just here as a catalog, and I enjoy releasing my own music. It gets that angst out of me to get those music songs out, because I need it. I need that. That's what actually is my calm down, is making music. All right, next up we have Pressurized Feelings. This is the other song that's during that session that was after the fact that this album was sitting on the shelf for a little bit. It's called Pressurized Feelings.
I've been seeing what you saw. When the movie came out, I didn't know what we could say to the flow against society. Everybody loved it, I hated it, thought it was stupid. Never mind my thoughts again, never mind my thoughts again. They don't matter here at all. Things just keep it quiet. Things I wanna say, things I keep it quiet. Things I wanna say. Never mind, I talk myself to death. Never mind, I talk myself to death. I gotta rest before I just take it more. I just wanna get out of what I'm saying here. I'm bored of everything I ever gotta say. Oh, I just wanna go to everything. Everything's important. If I stay in one place, get bored of it. I get sucked into the void of darkness again. I'm getting tired, I'm getting lonely, I'm feeling all those things again inside my brain, inside my brain again, inside my brain, my friend, inside my head again. I feel the pressure now, I feel it now. Wanna know how, wanna talk to you, but you seem to leave.
Oh, just another breakup song, right? That's what it sounds like. I don't actually, more of kind of just in love song, you know, not really a breakup song. I just wanted to mention, like, get everybody's attention, like another breakup song. No, just mostly in love song. Pressurized feelings is that feeling you get when you're just forced to have to feel a certain way, even though you really don't have to in reality, but something in your head's messing with you and saying you have to feel this way. So that's what that was written. This one's called Birds on Trees, and it's spelled Byrds. The Birds is a band. I love the Birds. I just used their name. Birds on Trees.
Well, I'll find it hard to see again. My words are dripping within the drink of something I don't know. And sometimes I think my words are out the door. Well, I'm burnt out from writing on words. Yes, I'm burnt out from talking to the same people. I hate everything until I figured it out. It's about what you got to do. It's not a word, it's not a feeling. It's just another idea without a cure or a healing. Just let it ride its way away. It's like a take of time's up. It's like a deck of cards. Never feels alright until you're around. So cold at the sound of all the deafening silence in our minds. Psychologically noise kind and cancellation of all things left unsaid.
Would you just end the song already? Yeah, I was still there in the studio and I'm just stringing the guitar. Like, I'm not going to end the song yet. Just another song, just ramblings. I like to free verse a ton. Lonely Isle was made for me just to free verse and not actually to write. That's what this originally was. But then I like cheated myself and started actually writing music. But anyway, because I wanted to save like change of seasons and stuff like that for the band. But now I'm doing it for both. It doesn't, to me it's like, hey, just do whatever I want. The next song's called Lovin' to Hate. It's one of my favorites on here, actually, if I want to omit songs that I really like. Loving to Hate was written about a person that used to be in the same riot with us. Not dropping any names or anything, but somebody that kind of just messed with a lot of my friends and stuff. But the song's for that person. So, yeah, enjoy.
She called me out to say she's sorry about the day. She told me that I was to blame for the problems inside of her head. Well, what have you done, my friend? What have you done? To go from loving and hating someone. Your brain is elusive, just like the butterfly. But what have you done to make me feel like I could die? You call me up and you tell me you're out of tune. You're always wondering where. You try to mess with my head, but you know I was there for you. You always said that I would be your friend until the end. And what happened to that verbal contract that we what happened to you, my friend? What happened to you to make you go hating on me? 'Cause the world is so short, I don't need to be worried about you or anyone else. But if I wronged you, just let me know, don't get upset. 'Cause I told you that before, I don't quite understand. When everybody's at me, I'm under command. And I don't wanna know it. No, I don't wanna know it. If you're upset with me, but you won't prove it too, then don't bother being. What happened to you, my friend, from loving to hate? What happened to you, my friend, from loving to hate? 'Cause in this world it's too easy to hate. I'm one of those men. I work hard just trying to love everything that I can. So what happened to you, my friend? You go from loving to hate. What happened to you, my friend?
We're more than halfway through this album. It's a short one. It's only 25 minutes. I like how you go only 25 minutes. It's a short album. This has been great. I want to just thank real quick before we continue. That one was called Love and to Hate. Great song. Based on real emotions. That one wasn't a character. Just written and that's how you get back at people, in my opinion. Instead of hurting people, you hurt them through words, because they hurt you. You know, you only do it if you have to, right? So. All good. I want to just say that I will be hosting a Discord party afterwards. If anybody wants to join, it's up to you guys. It'll be on my server that my cousin runs, but I do host on there once in a while. So shout out to LMZX for running my server and being there for me for a ton of things. I appreciate it, man, always. I'll send a link. I'll drop a link in the stream chat so you guys can just click on the Discord and join us up after and have a good time and just talk. I just want to talk. You guys want to show me some music, go ahead. I would love to hear some stuff. Definitely. And shout out to Zach. Zach Longbottom. I want to make sure I said your name right. He makes incredible music, guys. This kid is 15 and blows me away at the amount of stuff he makes, the amount that he has to go through. So if you guys can go check him out, I'll definitely probably shoot some links of his on the video as well, like right at the end. Definitely shout him out, because definitely check him out. Just give him a chance. Just give him a check. He's very cool. I like his voice, I like his art, and I like his music. So keep it going. So the next song coming up on this list here. If you're in the chat right now, if you're on Twitch, say hi. Chat, say hi. Say, hey, what's up? Or just talk to your phone and go, hey, Jebb, what's up? Next song's called Castle Walk. We have two other songs after that. We have Castle Walk, Another Soul, and Feelings. That's the last 3 songs on this album. And this album is just very slow compared to my other. It's like very down. Like usually I mix this stuff. Like I'll put one of these down upset songs on one, but this album just needs to come out. It needs to get to come out. It just needs. I think it's gonna hit the world and just be like, wow, this is true emotions. And Jon Soda James inspired me to really get this album out. So it was an honor to have him on today, talking, just enjoying it, just having a good time. And Chloe, too bad you can miss it. Next time, there will be a next time. We'll definitely have you on. Definitely. Sad to see that you couldn't come on, but that's all right. Hey, it's fine. We all get busy, but Chloe, we're definitely gonna have you on the Alternative Dudes. Tyler and I we'll arrange that if you want to come on. That'd be awesome. And then Tyler, like an amazing host. So I can't wait to work on the next Only Isle album with Jon Soda James and Tyler. That's gonna be an insane good time, and Ezra too. Hopefully, he said he'd be down for that too. So that'd be good. We'll have a good time. So next up is Castle Walk, number 6 out of 8 on the album, On Trail to the Unknown, dropping July 12th, guys. It'll be out July 12th, which is 10 days from now. I think I can count. I'm going to see the Rolling Stones this weekend. I'll probably forget what day it is then. I cannot wait. But Castle Walk.
Like a river flowing all the way down to the floor. She heard a sound. Well, the kingdom comes knocking, and her head becomes another way of life. But out there's something miracle in the sky. She's like a movie that I find groovy, baby. You just set me on fire from the heart of what is true. 'Cause I'm not here for your looks. No, I'm not here for your looks. I'm here for something other than that. And that is love from a girl. She's like a river, flows on eternally, makes me feel alright. Water hits on me. She's like a movie, and it quite doesn't stop when the ending hits with the credits on top. And I know that it's the world we live, but I don't wanna let you go. Wanna stay at home, just wanna know what sets you off, so I never go down that road. 'Cause you're something else. You drag me out of this hell. You put me down on the floor. You get me home and home. Tell me what it is that I've got to do. I don't know this, but it's true. It's true with you. It's true. It's true. It's true with you. It's true with you.
I hope the audio from SoundCloud didn't do that over, so that song I'll play at the end again, just in case. This one is called Another Soul. This is track number 7 out of 8. Feelings is after that. Also, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it so much. I hope the SoundCloud audio didn't go over, because I just made this album public, so you guys can listen to this after I'm done. So I'll send a link in the stream chat. Thank you so much.
Like a rodeo, just a ride in the ropes on my rodeo. 'Cause I quite don't understand how to live life a free I'll be sitting here waiting for somebody to hear. I'll be sitting here waiting for somebody to hear. I'll be sitting here waiting for somebody to hear me when I know that maybe somebody's out there living my life in my soul. Somebody's out there in my window and my door. And I'm feeling so okay. My feelings okay. But somebody's living me out there in this world. And I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. I just wanna live on my own. Just wanna live on my own. With nobody to tell me where to go when I'm home. 'Cause my soul and my body, part of me since the day I started. They can't take that away, even if you try. That's why I say, don't leave me alone.
That's why I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to call. What's up, guys? Last song. This is called Feelings. This is a little blues for you. Nice slow progression blues. Thank you all for joining. Thanks, Tyler. Thank you, Jon Soda James. Thank you, Chloe, for being in the idea of coming on, and Frankie as well from the Posies. Thank you so much, you guys. Keep me going every day. Appreciate it. And all you guys, you know, my friends. All you guys that keep my music going too as well. I don't mean to ignore you guys. Enjoy Feelings.
You lately told me you wondered what I've been seeing and sleeping a rock. I said, don't you worry, my head's just been down the drain again. You said, I'm worried 'cause you got depression, the blues in your mind, I'm connecting. But I said, the wires are all fine. Connecting, I just can't stand the people around me. Well, the world needs a reality check. We hear day to day, but no one steps up, including myself, 'cause I'm too afraid. Too afraid to speak my mind anyway. 'Cause I've been giving time to other people, and all they do is abuse it, and then they blame me. They say I'm hurtful. Don't they ever check themselves?
All right, thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. I just want to again shout out a couple people. Jon Soda James for everything, man. Sending me all this stuff and keeping me going. Can't wait to work on the album with you. A couple songs, and I'm mad excited about that. It doesn't know. I can't explain in words to be able to work with someone of your talents and everything. It's just beyond me. So thank you for this opportunity, Tyler. Thanks for being a freaking amazing podcast host for all these years. For all these, a couple of years now, right? A year or two. And also, can't wait to work with you on the album as well. You got some talents too, man. I'm excited to keep Alternative Dudes going. It's one of my favorite things. I'm glad my studio's back up. And I got a single coming out, which I played earlier. Played the 3 songs from the single earlier, called Space Invader. That'll be the next thing out, Space Invader. And then the next big album, Growth in the Teeth, is the one with Jon Soda James and Tyler Green. The surprise guests of the album have now been announced. But I'm so excited to get this going. Again, shout out to Chloe Sturmer and Frankie Sergosa. I want to say, I said your name right. Both you guys for being as ideas and more in the group chat for the call. And I know you guys are busy, so no worries. But thanks everything on that. Yeah, I'm excited. So over on Discord, if you all want to join, over on my Discord, which is my server, I'm gonna go pop on over, and what I'm gonna do is here, I'm gonna set this link to never to expire, and I'm gonna send the link to the Discord chat here, or to the chat, and I'll be on over there. So if you all want to come catch me out over there, go ahead. If not, well, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the music. The SoundCloud link is now active, and if it's not, it's still a private link, so you guys have the link. If it's not public, I'll fix it later. If it's not, it still work. And enjoy this album. It's soft. Next album's going to be way better, and the single itself is going to be better. This is just something I needed to get out because it's part of my life, part of my music. So, salutations, Vinyl Man Jebb signing out.